Unified, Week 2, Chapter 2. Recognizing your higher self's name. You have experienced love in your heart, the gentle pulsation of creation in your heart. It is in the heart that we are connected to all of creation, and it is the love you feel that is the connector. That love is far more than a connector, though. For love is the common denominator of everything and everyone. Science will one day find that common denominator which Einstein called the unified field. It is love, God's love, which is that unified field. When you sat quietly last week and allowed your attention to be with your heart, you experienced love, God's love, your love, everyone's love. You experienced the substance from which the entire creation is made. You experienced the entire creation. It is the simple experience that now leads you to the profound. At least from your vantage point now, it is profound. However, as your experience and the knowledge unfold, it won't seem profound at all. It will be simple and natural, easy and unflashy. Yet, if you knew now what you will experience in this course, it would seem profound. In the first lesson, you learned that your beautiful physical body is just a small portion of yourself. The rest of yourself is made of the love you experienced, as is all of creation. Since you can now feel that love, you can use it as a connection to the rest of yourself. That is what you begin to do this week. For now, it might be easier to differentiate between the terms lower self and higher self. That is, of course, inaccurate. We are one self. Furthermore, our one self is one with everything and everyone else. We are all that same love. We are all one. We are all connected. That is a difficult concept to understand so long as you perceive only your physical body. You do seem separated and you experience separation. As long as you know your higher self and lower self are false terms, we'll use them. They'll help you in the stage of your unfoldment. Your higher self has never lost touch with its God qualities, unlike your lower self. Your higher self knows everything. It's everywhere present. It is love personified, and it longs to reunite your whole being. It constantly feeds thoughts to you about your nature. It nudges you into more perfect right action. It is always there as your servant to lead you to a life of love, abundance, and safety. You experience the voice of your higher self all the time. Unfortunately, your own false fears and imaginations drown it out. Now, you will begin to isolate that voice. Gradually it will get louder. Gradually you will rely on its wisdom because it's the source of perfect knowledge for you. It knows everything and has only one goal, that you live a happy, fulfilled and abundant life. Your higher self has a name. This week you learn that name. As with last week, sit quietly for 5 to 10 minutes with your attention focused in the heart. Feel the love, feel the pulsations, particularly feel that love energy radiate from your heart. It will permeate every cell in your body. It will saturate everything around you. Be with that feeling. If thoughts come, let them bubble up. Don't resist them. Just feel the happy, joyful, blissful love. While you're enjoying the feeling of love, say these words: My beautiful higher self, please give me my name now. The name will be revealed to you. It may be a name you're familiar with, such as John, Mary, or Josh. Or it may be an unfamiliar group of syllables such as Amy, Anasia, Connor, or Samatri. Don't resist a name you identify with a master, such as Jesus, Buddha, Babaji, or Confucius. The name appears to you as a persistent thought. You might hear it audibly. You might see its letters. It might just be a comfortable thought. When it comes, write it down. Then in your next quiet period, notice if the same name comes to you. By the end of the week, the name of your higher self will be quite familiar to you. Now it's perfectly natural for you to doubt at this stage. Of course, don't feel you need to doubt. But if you're uncertain, don't worry about it. Just continue to do these exercises. Soon those doubts will melt away and you won't even remember them. The quiet period can be up to 15 minutes this week if you're enjoying the feeling of love. If the feeling of love goes away and you feel edgy or anxious, lie down a few minutes. In addition to your regular quiet period of love each day, read this week's text slowly, understanding each sentence. Throughout the day this week, whenever you think about it, say, I am love, and I send love to, say the higher self name. You can send love to another person, a plant, a dog, a situation, or anything. You can send it a few feet or across the continent. Feel the love go from your heart to wherever you're sending it. Know that this is not just a mental exercise. You're actually transmitting the love energy that definitely dissolves problems. This week, during the quiet moments before going to sleep, give a few words of thanks to your higher self for its guidance and love. Then, transmit your love energy wherever you choose. Go to sleep transmitting love. End of chapter 2.